Welcome to Fun with Finances. I'm financial advisor Deena Kobrin. We're wrapping up our 5-part series on financial guru, trendsetter, educator, and speaker, Neale Godfrey. We've learned so much about you, Neale, and you're banker turned financial educator for kids, writer, speaker. You've had absolutely an amazing life so far, meeting and helping all kinds of people around the world. Can you share some of your favorite memories with me?
Well, basically, even what I'm doing now, I've been for the last, probably 5 years or more, been working with wounded warriors and their families, and I'm helping them to become entrepreneurs. And I have to say that's very rewarding, working with our heroes who have served the nation and to come back and they can't do what they thought they could do. And now the idea of helping them to reshape their lives and using financial literacy to help them and their families to start new careers. And we even had one of the women who was one of the people that we worked with go on Shark Tank, and she won.
And you are also a spokesperson, correct, for some major brands?
I've been a spokesperson for major brands, in the past. So I got to work with Bill Gates at Microsoft and people at Fidelity and Aetna and lots of different places. So it's been kind of cool.
Yeah. And what else is next for you?
Well, what we're trying to do is get grants to study the effects of gamification on teaching mathematics to second graders. So we're working hard on continuing financial literacy through the new means of communication through gaming. And I think that, our goal is to crack that code, because if we can engage the children and make math come alive and not just teach them to memorize, that I think that we're going to have something that's really pretty powerful. And obviously doing this on a global basis. My books are translated into about 20 different languages, and money is a universal language. That is what connects us. So I'm also working with a company called Drive Wealth, and they have an online situation where millennials mostly can start trading, and they're giving access to people in China and around the world to trade in a U.S. market.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. You had told me about that. I actually signed up for that, and I've been sharing it with my Mom's Money Matters group, and they were really interested, and I'm sharing that with my children and trying to get them to invest in the companies that they like, such as the gaming, as we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's relatable.
Exactly. And you know that millennials have had a lot of pressures on them in terms of not being able to save because they have exorbitant debt and
Yes.
they've been underemployed, and it's very, very hard for them. But the fact of the matter is we need to help them save.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, for
Yeah.
sure. But, before we close, a final piece of advice for parents and a shout out to kids and their finances. What do you want to say to them?
Don't make money the biggest secret within the family. Talk about it. Talk about when you're spending it. Talk about when you're saving it. Get the kids involved in it and consider it the business side of your life. And let the kids grow up with a healthy attitude. We fight more about money than we fight about any other issues. Say to the kids, you're working hard. You've got, pressures on you. Explain to them. Just don't say, it's none of your business. Go away. Talk to them about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let them grow up to understand what money can do and what money can't do. And make sure that you're getting them involved in charity and giving.
Right.
And money is also about sharing and how lucky they are that they have something to share with somebody else.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing advice, and I couldn't have said it better myself. And it's been a real pleasure, Neale, having this conversation with you. And I thank you so much for being a part of my series, Fun with Finances on Trend Radio. I'm Deena Kobrin on 920 The Voice.